Hello everyone, this is Kay in the Collective Soul Tarot. Welcome back to the channel for another minute tarot card reading using the Egyptian Lenormand deck with all its healing properties, its healing activated deck. So Archangel Michael and I, we had gone ahead and shuffled the deck and picked up this path or this spread. Okay, so I'm going to introduce them to you now, and then I will provide the interpretation in a moment. But the first card we start off with is Scroll, and because Scroll is a card, it's like this part here is all about what's not known or what is a secret. You might know something, but you have a secret, or you just don't know something. This part here is about something that's been revealed or something that you've learned that you need to learn. It's like the book card in the regular Lenormand. So I wanted to find out what it was that was a secret or not known. And so we pulled the last card on the bottom of the deck, which would be the card just before this one. And it's about mice. Okay, so some kind of loss or grieving. All right. You know, something eating away at you bit by bit. All right, and then we have the key, which is the same. The lily the water lily is the lily card. The sickle card is the scythe card in the regular Lenormand. Stars is the same, child is the same, and ring is the same. Okay, so I'm going to try and interpret this reading out for you. It's not going to be so clear cut as it was yesterday, but let's go. So let's start with the Scroll card, right? And what's not known or what's been kept secret is somebody's been, grieving the loss of a loved one, or grieving the loss of a relationship, just grieving, feeling like they've lost something, and they've been keeping it secret. From who? I don't know. I would imagine it's from somebody that they want to reconnect with, that they want to be in touch with. And this is the reason why they're not in touch, is because they're going through this phase in their life where a relationship has come to an end. And we know that from this over here. Okay? But, so this tells us here, so we got the significator card is the scythe card or the sickle card. When it's on the blade this way, it means you're harvesting something. So you're harvesting, you're reaping what it is that you've sown, okay, in the past. You're reaping it now. When it's at the tip of the blade, that's this side of the card. We're talking about stars, which is generally a very positive card, okay, very positive. Then the child and the ring card. So let's just talk about that for just a minute. So the stars card, you'd be cutting this out. The stars card, now that would tell me the other definition or description of a stars card is that you have got, you've been receiving guidance. This collective has been receiving guidance from friends, parents, teachers, even it could possibly be your own spiritual team, like spirit guides and angels, whatever. But I don't think it would be the spiritual aspect of it. I think it's the here and now in the physical, like so through people. You have been seeking guidance. What should I do? What should I do? I'm in this situation. I'm on the verge of losing this relationship, or I want to leave this relationship, or I am leaving this relationship, and you got people, whispering and talking in your ear, telling you shouldn't. Look, you got to consider the child. You have a child, maybe you have a child, and that you're married. You're in a commitment. You committed to this person till death do you part, right? That's what you have been hearing from people. The guidance they've been giving you is that, you got to do the right thing. You're married after all, you're in a contract. You said I do. And look, you've got a child. You got a child to consider. And so you're saying, there's just too much of this going on with being with this person, that I've been there and done it long enough that I can't take it anymore. I can't do it anymore. So you start cutting that out. Start cutting it out now. This doesn't necessarily mean that you're cutting out a child, okay? It could actually mean that you are, hang on a second, guys. It could actually mean that you are on a fresh start, or that not necessarily the fresh start, but that you not the fresh start part. Pardon me. You were, and it could be, of course, but not in this spread right here on this side. And well, it could be like if you were to being told, no, don't do a fresh start because you'd have to leave your relationship, right? Don't move on from the relationship. That would be a fresh start, right? But this is more like you've been looking at rose-colored glasses at this particular commitment, this long-term commitment you have to somebody. You've been looking at rose-colored glasses, hoping things would change, hoping things would get better, not seeing things for what was really going on, because it's kind of like the Two of Swords. You just don't want to see, you don't want to know. You're blocking your feelings, and you're pushing your feelings down because you're in it, you know? This is it. This is it. You're in this commitment, just like these people have been telling you. You're in it. You're committed. It's till death do you part, no matter what, right? And so you're saying, well, I'm in this. I promised I'd be with this person until the day we died. We'd grow old together. So I can't be looking at what they're doing. I can't be trying to acknowledge what they're doing and still be okay with staying in the relationship. Well, somehow you decided to take your rose-colored glasses off. That's cutting it away, right? And started to see more clearly. The stars can bring some clarity to you. After all, it is the sun, right? It's somebody's sun in the sky. Not ours, but somebody's sun. But it is our star in the sky, right? So yeah, you have decided to cut away, taking your rose-colored glasses off. Irregardless if you have a child or not, you have just had it. You've had enough. And you're not going to be listening to your community anymore. You're going to be listening to the people who are trying to guide you to stay in this, because they're not the ones living it. You are, right? So that's basically what this reading is about, is that you are reaping the rewards of finding freedom. You're learning through all this pain that you've been keeping secret and just kind of pushing down like the Two of Swords, right? Through all this pain, you are now learning that through this pain, there is a way to relieving yourself, to freeing yourself from what it is that has been causing you a great deal of pain and suffering emotionally, right? That's what those two cards are together. And let's see, number 30, the lilies, is talking about how you're going to be experiencing, as a result of the pain, the karmic payoff that you've had through the pain that you've experienced in this relationship. You're realizing that you are free to be at peace and be calm, because you've gained wisdom. Through all of this, you've gained wisdom, and that generally means that this card generally talks about an older person or an older man, older mature person. That's what it is. Usually a man, they say, but it's an older mature person. It doesn't have to be a man, because they have gained so much wisdom. This is the part that you're seeing now. This is what you're learning from the book right here. You've gained so much wisdom from the pain that you have been suffering that you're realizing it takes only you to set yourself free from that. And that wisdom you're taking with you, you're being rewarded. You're able to reap that wisdom that's going to free you from the wisdom that you gained through the pain of being in a relationship with somebody who's been difficult, if not truly challenging for you. Like the relationship you may have been in was maybe a marriage of convenience for them, in particular, maybe for you too, where it wasn't based on like that like, oh my God, I love you so much. I can't imagine being with anyone else. And that's true for you. But we like to try and say those kind of things in the beginning. We say those things because it feels really good. It's euphoric, right? Falling in love with somebody and having that person in your life. But as time goes on, maybe you did have children and things just kind of changed because people's priorities change. The kids are there. They have to be taken care of, and that's got to be done first before the two of you can spend time together. And if you don't make it a priority, it will fall by the wayside. Next thing you know, that love that you were really heavily in love with before is not so much anymore. And the more time it goes by with not really making it a priority or trying to fix it or whatever it is, you might be trying to fix it, but the other one's not putting any effort into it. And so, you know, it takes two to tango, two to fix things, right? So it's been very, very difficult and challenging for you, this relationship. It's now really feeling more like it was a marriage of convenience and no love lost kind of thing, because the love just wasn't there. That was going to be a sustained kind of love till death do you part, till you know, grow into old age. That love is more like it's just become a habit, that the two of you are in a routine and you're living your life because that's all you know. That's what you do. You wake up, you might see each other, might not see each other. You might say hello to each other, might not say hello to each other. Get the kids off to school, get dressed, showered, eat maybe, and go to work, and then come home after work and get the meal ready, eat, clean up, get the kids bathed and into bed. And then by that time, you're just like exhausted. And if you're not really into, like you say, I have tried with this person, so I'm not even going to bother anymore. So you just go to bed. And as you keep doing that from day to day, it's like you really aren't present with this person anymore. And they haven't been present possibly with you either. So it takes two to tango. So guys, that's what I know from what I can see in this spread today. So I hope it was helpful and that it will be healing for you. The divine's all over this. So if you're cutting this out, it's because you're finally listening to the clarity of spirit, which this is like Archangel Michael right here in the water, as the lily's reflection on the water. Okay, take care of yourself. See you tomorrow. Bye.